Hello, everyone. I am Kashif Kamran. You all know that excelling time management in AAA is the biggest challenge. And today, in this short presentation, I will be discussing with you some techniques through which you can excel on your time management. Now, first of all, you are all familiar that there is a 1.95-minute rule per mark in the AAA paper, and you have to follow this strictly over question number one, 2, and 3. In terms of the question number 1, if you follow this rule, you ideally have 99 minutes of the total exam time, of which 24 minutes is to read and plan, and 75 minutes is to write. For the question number 2 and 3, you have 48 minutes in total time for each one of them, where you have 12 minutes to read and plan, and then 36 minutes to write in the answer. You need to stick to these time management zones very effectively right across your paper. Now, each question has its time, so you need to ensure that whatever best you can do within that set time, which we were looking for on the preceding slide, 99 minutes for question number one, 48 minutes for question two, and 48 minutes for question three, you need to do your best within that. Attack on the opportunities, try to excel your answer within that stipulated time. More importantly, you need to adopt a stop and move on approach. A lot of time the student don't adopt it. They keep answering the question number one, even the 99 minutes are over. Or they answer the question number two, even 48 minutes are over. You need to stop when the 99 minutes are over in the question number one and move on, because there are opportunities awaiting you in the next questions. You cannot just excel one question and pass the AAA paper. You have to maximize your opportunities over the three questions you have in the paper. So stop and move on is a very important strategy when it comes to an effective time management in the AAA paper. More importantly, it's useless that you keep glaring at a screen for a requirement which you don't know. It's better that if you don't know a requirement, don't spoil rest of the opportunities you have in the paper which can make you pass. If you don't know a certain requirement, just flag it, come back to it later at the end of the exam. But it's very important that you look at opportunities, you look at the glass is half full, you need to be optimistic, you need not to be pessimistic. Expect the unexpected is a reality in the AAA paper. So if you don't know like 10% of the paper, look at the 90% of the paper which you know, attack on it, uh, avail the opportunities within the time management, and then for the 10% paper you don't know, you can come back to it later at the end of your exam time. Like 10% means you roughly have 20 minutes. You can do whatever best you can do for that 20 marks. But glaring at the screen, getting confused, thinking about what I can do, and spoiling your time should not be the approach. So it's to look at opportunities, right? It's to look at opportunities and excelling upon them, and that's where the time management can be so very effective in the AAA paper. You need not to be stressed out. You need not to be pessimistic, because all this will be distracting you from an effective time management technique in the AAA paper. So finally, believe in yourself. You can do it, right? You can do practice at home within the time management which has been guided to you in this short presentation. Try to follow the techniques which has been guided to you within the presentation, and then try to do excel on them in on the day of exam, and you will definitely be passing. All the best, my AAA June 24 students.